Hey guys, today we're doing some mock trades. I'm gonna have a few videos out there. I'm gonna be doing at least one trade for each team. Uh, so yeah. All right. Well, let's jump into this. Let's see. The first team gonna do. Let's do some Cleveland Cavaliers. So team one, Cleveland Cavaliers. We know what they want. They want some shooting. They've been eyeing Malik Beasley. So the Utah Jazz. So they obviously want Malik Beasley. And then let's see. Ricky Rubio, I think going back to the Jazz would be a good fit, as the Jazz need some playmaking as well. They need some playmaking with, really, their only playmaker is Mike Conley. Kelly Olynyk, I guess, has some passing. And then, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So, yeah, we're going to give them that. And then the Jazz also need some 3-and-D defense guys. Mostly just defense. That's where Isaac Okoro comes into play. So, we're going to try this trade. Boom, success. So, it says the Cavs -2 wins, but honestly, I think the Cavs would like to have Malik Beasley. It seems like they've been eyeing him. They do lack shooting. And then the Jazz +2 wins, which I could see that too. They lack playmaking and defense. And that's what these two give them. So, yeah. Next trade. So, that's a good one, I think, for the Cavs. Next trade. Let's do... Let's do a Dallas Mavericks trade. So the Dallas Mavericks need someone to help Luka score. Um, so a person who I think could do that is on the Toronto Raptors, and his name is Pascal Siakam. So we're going to send Pascal to the Mavericks. This is kind of like a blockbuster deal I've come up with. Christian Wood goes to Toronto. He would have to be part of the deal. Dorian Finney-Smith, and let's throw in Josh Green. I think the money works. And then just to complete the deal, let's throw in 2025 first round pick. Because the Mavs aren't planning on having good picks. So there we go. It works. Says +0 wins for both teams. Honestly, I think this would help the Mavericks, though, take the load off Luka Doncic, as he's doing everything, as we discussed in our previous video. And then the Raptors, I don't even know what they're trying to do right now anyway. So it seems like Fred VanVleet might get traded. So just some stuff like that. Yeah, that's yeah. So if the Mavericks really want to go in a full on, or not the Mavericks, the Raptors really want to go on a full on tank, then I could see the Raptors doing this, and then just waiting for Christian Wood's contract to expire. I don't know. They're not like that good. Like, they're in a terrible position right now. They're not like title contenders, but they're also not like a lottery team, which is always really bad for a team to be in, like that middle ground. I think this would boost the Mavs up to title contender status. And yeah. Alright. Let's see. Next team. Phoenix. I want to do some Phoenix. So Phoenix needs also like a guard, like a. Well, they need to get rid of Jay Crowder, obviously, and they need honestly another point guard because they have Chris Paul, who's their point guard, and then what? Like Cameron Payne's not that great. They need someone to. That's why they've been struggling injuries to Chris Paul and Devin Booker, and they have no depth at the guard position. They've also been eyeing Fred VanVleet. So, if we said VanVleet over there, then you send Jay Crowder. You send Cameron Payne over. And let's throw in Damian Lee. Just to kind of, again, this is if the Raptors wanted to start tanking. Give them 2023 first round pick and a 2024 second round pick. Try this trade. Okay, it works. So it says +0 wins for both teams again. I don't think this is true. I think this would way help the Suns. You could even start Fred VanVleet at the shooting guard, which is his natural position. He always played shooting guard. And then Devin Booker at small forward. I mean, that makes the Suns a really big threat. And then Jay Crowder gets out of there. And he's not he's actually a decent 3-and-D wing player. Decent 3-and-D player. So he goes to Toronto. Cameron Payne is pretty good, and Damian Lee is pretty underrated. Can shoot some threes, make some stuff happen on offense. So honestly, I mean, the Raptors obviously would be the losers of this trade, but again, I could see the Raptors doing this if they want to tank, which if they wanted to just blow things up, because they're definitely in the position to do that. They're not playing. They're not they're in the middle ground again. So let's see. Let's see what other teams are here, and then we'll do some more multiple parts to this. But let's do right now a Clippers trade. So the Clippers are very weak at the point guard position. They've been eyeing Mike Conley. So send Mike Conley to the Clippers because they want Conley. Then you send. I would send Reggie Jackson, but they want to keep point guards, and so we send Terrence Mann over and Luke Kennard. Yeah. The Jazz will send over this pick. They're going to trade it. They should trade it anyway, so then we try this trade. Failed. We got to send over some more. $2 million. Let's see. Amir Coffee. So this would work. I don't know if the first round pick should really be tagged on. I don't know. This gives the Jazz a lot of shooting. Terrence Mann is a pretty decent defender. But yeah. Alright. This helps the Clippers out. They have another playmaker to go along with. Mike Conley fits really well with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. He would definitely fit really well. But alright. Let's see. One more. There's this one was suggested to me by a friend. I want to do at least like one, not one of my own, but like a suggestion one. So here we go. So this one, we send Zach LaVine to Atlanta, and Caruso. Trae Young goes to Chicago. This works, yeah. So Trae Young wants out, clearly. It's been said that he wants out. I mean, honestly, the whole Atlanta organization is a mess right now. But this sends Zach LaVine and Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso, very underrated defender, I think. I don't know, maybe he's not underrated, but he's a good defender. And then Trae Young going to Chicago. Zach LaVine going to Atlanta. Honestly, it just works. I feel like Trae Young or Lonzo Ball could both play shooting guard, and that's if Lonzo Ball ever even comes back. He might honestly just get traded at some point. Honestly, I feel like though Trae Young would mesh really well with the Chicago team. Zach LaVine would also play well with Atlanta. With DeJounte Murray, I could see that being. Why is he a point guard? Oh yeah, whatever. But yeah, he could. It would make, honestly, I think it would make Atlanta better, just because nobody gets along. Change things up, you know. Then you, like a team that doesn't get along, they're not gonna play well because they don't have good chemistry. So change things up a bit. Yeah. Alright, well, that's all I have for you today. Make sure to comment any trades you would want to see happen. So in the next video I can get some of those in. And see you later.